This is the story of the little gingerbread boy. It originally appeared in St. Nicholas magazine in 1875, and it's of European descent. It's intended for ages 4 to 7. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady and a little old man. They didn't have any boys or girls of their own, so they lived in a little old house all by themselves. One day, the little old woman was baking gingerbread. "I'll make a little gingerbread boy," she said. So she rolled the dough out flat, cut it into the shape of a little boy. She made 2 good-sized feet, gave him eyes and a mouth of raisins and currants, and popped on a little cinnamon drop for a nose. She gave him 4 raisins down the front of his jacket for buttons. Said, "There, now we'll have a little gingerbread boy of our very own." She laid him in a pan, popped the pan in the oven, and closed the door. Then she went about her work, sweeping and cleaning and sweeping, till pretty soon she forgot all about the little gingerbread boy. Meanwhile, in the oven, the gingerbread boy baked dark brown all over and got very, very hot. "Oh no!" exclaimed the little old woman. "The gingerbread boy is burning." She ran to the oven and opened the door. Up popped the gingerbread boy. He hopped down onto the floor, raced across the kitchen, out the door, across the garden, out the gate, and up the road just as fast as his little gingerbread legs could carry him. The little old woman and the little old man, they ran after him, shouting, "Stop! Stop, little gingerbread boy!" But the gingerbread boy just laughed and ran and called out, "Run, run, run, catch me if you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread boy, I am. And they ran after him, but they couldn't catch him. On and on the little ginger boy ran. Soon he came to a cow. Mmm, sniffed the cow. "You smell good. Please stop, little gingerbread boy, so I can eat you." The little gingerbread boy just laughed and ran faster. "I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, and I can run away from you, I can." So the cow chased after him, but she could not catch him. On and on the little gingerbread boy ran. Soon he came to a horse. "Please stop, little gingerbread boy," said the horse. "You smell good to eat." Little gingerbread boy just laughed and ran faster. "I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, I've run away from a cow, and I can run away from you, I can." So the horse chased after him, but he couldn't catch him. Soon the little gingerbread boy came to a barn full of men threshing wheat. And when the threshers saw the little gingerbread boy, they said, "Wait a minute, little gingerbread boy. Little gingerbread boys were made to eat." Little gingerbread boy, he ran even faster and called out, "I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, I've run away from a cow, I've run away from a horse, and I can run away from you, I can." So the threshers, they chased after him, but they couldn't catch him. By and by, the little gingerbread boy came to a field full of mowers. And when the mowers saw how fine the little gingerbread boy looked, they said, wait a bit, little gingerbread boy. Gingerbread boys are made to eat." And the little gingerbread boy ran like the wind, calling, "I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, I've run away from a cow, I've run away from a horse, I've run away from a barn full of threshers, and I can run away from you, I can." Well, by this time, the little gingerbread boy was feeling very proud of himself. He strutted, he danced, he pranced, for he thought no one could ever catch him. Just then, he saw a fox cross the field. And when the fox saw him, the fox started to run. That little gingerbread boy, he ran faster than he had ever run before. "I've run away from a little old woman, I've run away from a little old man, I've run away from a cow, I've run away from a horse, I've run away from a barn full of threshers, and I've run away from a field full of mowers. I can run away from you, I can." And the fox said, "Why, catch you if I could." Just then, the little gingerbread boy came to a wide river. He dared not jump into the water, for he knew if he did, he would crumble to pieces. He looked back behind him. He saw all the people, the cow, and the horse were still following him. They were getting closer. He had to cross that river or they would catch him. The fox saw this and said, "Hop on my tail. I can take you across the river." So the little gingerbread boy hopped onto the fox's tail, and the fox hopped into the river. And as the fox was swimming across the river, he said, "Little gingerbread boy, I'm afraid you may fall off where you are. Hop onto my back." So the little gingerbread boy hopped onto the fox's back. The fox swam out further and said, "Little gingerbread boy, I'm afraid you may get wet where you are. It's getting very deep. Hop onto my shoulders." So the little gingerbread boy hopped onto the fox's shoulders. As the fox neared the other side of the river, he suddenly cried out, "It's deeper still! Hop up on my nose! Hop up on my nose!" And the little gingerbread boy hopped up onto the fox's nose. Just then the fox leapt ashore and threw his head back in the air. Snip! Half the gingerbread boy was gone. Snip, snap! Now he was 3/4 gone. Snip, snap, snip! And at last, that little gingerbread boy went the way of all little gingerbread boys who've ever come out of an oven. He was all gone. Well, the little old man, the little old woman, the cow, the horse, the threshers, and the mowers, they all went home again. And the fox, he had a good long